Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be doing another object competition video. But before we get onto today's competition, guys, as always we need to go over the results of the previous competition, and that was the father-son object. So remember, this was the one where you had to submit a planet or a parent object and its moon. So looking at the results here, we actually did a new voting system as well on straw poll. It looks like Nick of Bean took the victory with 9 votes on there. Very nice indeed. So we had 25 votes overall, and yeah, he got 9 of them, so that's a big majority to him, so massive congratulations. And that was with his object here. So it had the gas giant, then it had the good looking moon with the enhanced clouds here. Massive congrats to him for his first win in object competitions. But if that was said and done, guys, moving on to today's competition. Okay everyone, so for today's competition we are going to be doing an archipelago planet. So, looking at the submissions here, we had 20 submissions. So I think that's probably, it's got to be the record-breaking amount. I mean we've had around 15ish before, I think, but 20, that's pretty crazy. So massive thank you to everyone who has participated. But without further ado, let's get into this big lineup. So if I go down here. Right, so competition, where are we? So, here we go. Look at all of these competition objects here. Every single one of those. So, first object is from the user Holden. So, or Holden 2710. So, here is their planet here. So, let's go ahead and pause it. Let's go ahead and find them. So, we've got a lot of submissions. A lot of people put descriptions here. So, just bear with me. I need to scroll through all of these. So, oh my god, there's so many. So, Holden, this is my archipelago planet. It is inhabited by an intelligent humanoid species, and the entire planet is a collection of small islands with only one large landmass on the equator of the planet. This is my first object submission to a competition. I look forward to it. Well, welcome. So, here it is. Let's look underneath the clouds as well. So, he said there was like one major island. So, let's switch that off. So, here we are. There it is. As you can see, there's definitely the major island here, but yeah, lots of small islands if we look underneath here. So there we are. Very nice indeed. Do like the clouds and atmosphere. They look quite nice with it as well. So there you go. First of the planets. So next up we have got the planet Chipel from the user Seprem. I hope I'm saying your name right. Seprem. Okay, let's go ahead and spawn that in there. Here we go. Okay, so this is a planet with strange islands left after a long ice age. It is now a tropical world with small beaches and very shallow spots near them. So here we go. Let's have a look underneath here. Let's turn off objects and trails. There you go. So looking underneath, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, a lot of small islands. So leftovers of an ice age. Interesting stuff. It looks like it was maybe a Europa texture at one point, and he's customized it up. It looks really good, actually. I like that. So there it is. So lots and lots of little islands here. That definitely meets the archipelago sort of theme. Very nice indeed there. So there is that planet. Okay, next up we have got Chris's objects. Let's see what he has prepared for us today. So here it is. Alrighty, okay, so Chris, let's see what he has prepared for us here. Where are we? Okay, so this planet here, so this is Archipelago, hope I'm saying that right. It's a standard habitable world. It's the ideal world to dive with little to no large apex predators able to stand a chance against humans. It has millions of different species of colourful fish and small lizards roaming on the beaches of this archipelago covered world. So let's have a look underneath. Looks like he's using one of Saturn's moon's textures. So there you go. Let's look underneath. There you are. Oh, the water's quite a dark shade, isn't it? Oh, it's a Mars texture underneath with a height map of one of Saturn's moons, I'm guessing. So he's using all the new bits down here. So he's using a Mars map. Okay, nice. So there you go. So water. Got to put the water on to really make it look the way it is. Let's turn it up a bit just so you can sort of see, just make it stand out a little more. Then put the atmosphere and clouds on. So there you go. So yeah, very island heavy there. Lots and lots of islands here. Very nice indeed. I like the craters as well. It does look good. So there you go. There is that. From Chris, let's just lower the water back to the way it was intended. So that's more down there. Okay. Next up, we have got Endy's object. Let's go ahead and spawn it in. Okay, so see what he has prepared for us here. Okay. So where is he? Here is my submission. This is mostly an ocean planet with lots of volcanic islands that also host life. Okay. Again, let's look underneath. So there you go. Oh, looks like he may have done some custom stuff here. So there you go. Oh yeah. Okay. looking good. Let's actually swivel it around. Get a good look of it all there. So, looking good. Very nice indeed. There you go. Okay. Nice. Next up we have got... So this object here, whose is this one? This is from School and Moth. Okay, there you go. Looking good. Ooh, I like... Ooh, some like ice areas on it. Okay, so School and Moth. Let's see what they're prepared for us. Okay, where are we? Where's their submission? Where are we? Lots to scroll through, guys. Just bear with me. Okay, so this planet is quite a bit more massive than Earth. So mountains have been squashed down to under sea level, leaving the highest elevation areas as to nothing more than large islands. Merely by chance, instead of evolving green, the planet's vegetation evolved to a blue. Okay. So green shorophyll. I'm going to completely butcher the pronunciation of that, but yeah, instead of having green vegetation, it's got blue vegetation. So, very cool. So, plants here are a hazy blue instead of green. Also, this is my first modular object. Resubmission because of an edit. Okay, sweet. So, let's have a look underneath. So, there it is under there. Okay, looking good. So, you can see, yeah, vegetation is blue instead of green. So, you can get some really funky looking looks if you turn it on and off. Look at the difference that makes. Very, very nice indeed. Atmosphere and clouds to go with it as well. So... nice. It's got some city lights on it as well. Obviously, lots of islands. I mean, obviously, all these planets today are going to be very ocean heavy. So, okay. So, obviously, blue is going to be a very popular colour in all of this. And looking at the lineup, it really looks like it is. Okay, next up, we have got compact stars objects. Let's go ahead and spawn that in. Okay, here it is. Okay, so compact star. What have they got for us here? Where are we? Okay, here it is. This is... Etasi, a planet that contains a substantial amount of water in forms of oceans that have submerged almost all of the dry land. However, there are still a few small islands. It has an atmosphere that is similar in composition to Earth's, but contains noticeably more oxygen at around 29% rather than 21%. Okay. It harbours life that is mostly aquatic. It has very deep oceans, but complex life cannot survive below around 10 kilometers depth, much deeper than Earth animals can survive, but nowhere near the bottom. However, bacteria that require high pressures of growth can survive down to the bottom of the ocean floor, in despite the presence of C7 ice. Due to the paucity of land, none of the complex life on this planet is fully terrestrial, but some have evolved to be semi-aquatic like Earth's amphibians, and live at the coast of small islands. This semi-aquatic life has evolved to be very large due to the planet's ocean-rich atmosphere. Nice. Or oxygen-rich atmosphere, sorry, not ocean. So there it is there, again. Lots and lots of islands there. Looking good. Okay. Right, next up we have got this object here, from VY Canis Majoris. So here we go. Okay. Where are we? What they said here? Okay, so he hasn't given any description, but he wants some rings. Okay, so if we move the panel a little further away, so actually just get a good look of it once we get the rings as well. Where are we? Yeah. Okay, rings. So 2 to 4 radius. Have a little play of them. Okay, so he wants 5,000 particles, and then he wants 1.3 to 1.7 radius. So 1.3 to 1.7. So I think that should be radius. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, and then add ring to that. Ring? No. Control D. Where's our rings? Oh, that's what. Let's just switch to AU. I didn't press AU. Oi. I just want that. What? I pressed. It was radius 1.3 to. Yeah, 1.7. There you go. There you are. Nice. And it's got the particle amount as well. Alright, there you are. Yeah, 1.3 to 1.7 radius. Nice. Okay, and yeah, he has given no description for this, so... Okay. There you are. Alright, so, let's look at that underneath. There we are. Alrighty. Cool. But yeah, no description for this object. Okay. Next up, moving on. Yeah, so where are we? Let's go back here. So we've just done that one from Canis Majoris. Okay, next up we got this is Emerald Neo's object. So where's their description? Okay, so there we go. And he's just named it Florida. So here it is. So, Florida's a warm tropical world with many diverse tropical islands, sandy beaches, and many different plants and animals that can be found anywhere in the Milky Way. It also seems to inhabit a strange race of creatures that in South Phoenix has recently got cremated along with irrational and absurd actions, not unlike some people in the southern USA state. The remains of their radioactive beer bottles can be seen on the dark side of the planet. Dark side of the planet. So, here it is. Let's look underneath. Okay. Oh, I really like the way the islands look with the lighter sandy shade. That's quite cool, actually. Just look at the colours. That sort of lighter greyish area around the side. And vegetation as well. Yeah, the vegetation here is almost like sand. I like that. That's really cool, actually. Yeah. It's like sandy beaches. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. It's a nice looking object. So there you go. Okay. So next up, we have got future cosmonauts objects. So here we go. So we're not even halfway through yet. So this is probably the most funky standout colour of them all so far. So future cosmonaut, what have they said? So this is a small world that seems vast and empty. Oceans span from island to island, separating them by hundreds of kilometres, causing many species to diversify and conquer their small island or tiny island homes. From a creature's perspective, they are alone, as there is nowhere else beyond the indigo waters that could someday be theirs. Some species are more advanced than others, creating fire or building houses, dictating their nation of funky-looking beings. Speaking of, they are tall and intimidating. Most of them are. Other than that, looking at Earth itself, it barely rains. The clouds are an aquamarine colour because the bacteria and organisms that live on the water produce chemicals that dye it. And when the water evaporates, the chemicals are too heavy and are left behind. The dye is harmless and, in fact, beneficial and an important part of the food chain. Cool. So there we go. So we look underneath as well. There you go. Nice shaded clouds with it as well. But yeah, very, very scarce on the islands. Not too many. So they're hundreds of kilometres apart, like he said. So there you go. Cool. Okay, moving on. We have got this one. So this is some Kerbals here. Let's go ahead and see what they've got for us. Okay. Okay, where's Kerbals one? Where are we? Okay, warning. When I tried to put this planet into a new simulation, the surface quality greatly decreased. Ah, that's a bit tricky. I mean, we've got all the objects lined up here. Let's see how the quality looks. It's mostly just islands. Okay. We can try putting it in a separate sim. Okay, so let's go ahead. So this is an ocean planet with extremely competitive environment, home to the Jackley, a very intelligent squid-like species who are leading a rapidly advancing multi-species civilization. Due to its main star having quite a high temperature, the vegetation is bright purple. It once used to be frozen, with its ocean being covered under an ice shell. That changed when a red giant disturbed its system, knocking multiple planets into new orbits. The red giant lost its outer layers, becoming a hot sub-dwarf, while the planet entered an orbit around what used to be the red giant, an orbit that are most likely to be habitable at the present day. Most of the islands are tiny and rocky, but atolls, reef and large islands are present in similar amounts. Okay, or smaller amounts. So he put, when I tried to put the planet into a new simulation, the surface quality greatly decreased. Well, I mean, in a new, well, this is a new simulation with all these, so I mean, I don't really know what to do. I mean, we could try putting it in another simulation quick, but let's go ahead and try, I guess. We'll just call it. I think this is. I don't know. Hang on. What competition is this? I numbered them. So last one was okay. So this is episode 14 of this series. Okay, so comp series 4. So comp 4.14. There you go. So there you go. So this is the Archipelago one. So let's go into a new sim quick. Let's just quickly see if we can find a way for this one to work. If it looks any different. If not, we'll just hop straight back in. So there we go. Alright, so let's just quickly try again, see how it looks. So we are going to this object here. There you go. Let's see how it looks. Does it look any different? I think it looks the same, to be honest. Underneath. Yeah, it looks the same to me. Yeah, I'm not sure there's really much we can do. He said in these simulations, mess it up. But, I mean, that's all we've got, really. I mean, I don't know what else to do there. There we go, so let's go back into the comp sim. Alright, anyways, moving on. Apologies if that's not the way it should look, but I mean, I'm not sure what else to do. So we don't want to be hopping around multiple simulations for the whole time, so... Okay, there we are, so there's that one. Where are we? So, next up we have got this one here. Hang on, whose is this? This is ANAU. That's submitted by the user. Where are they? Oh god, I don't know what their name is. They got loads of weird symbols in their username. I'm not exactly sure how to say that name, to be honest. So let me we'll just call them an_AU because that's what they're they've submitted their name as. So okay. Turn on the clouds. Okay, so let's go over here. There it is. Okay, so it's tilted on its side a lot as well. So he wants clouds and atmosphere. There you go. Okay. And adjust temperature to 8 degrees Celsius. So that's already on 7. Okay, 7.9. Okay, and he has not given us any... Oh, no, hang on, he has. He's given us a notepad file. Okay, let's see what he's put. So let's go on to Discord on the PC here. Submissions. There were so many here. This is absolutely insane. So, okay. Let's see what the message is. The TXT file. Here we go. Right. Oh my god, that's a huge description. Oh my god. Oh wow. That is a pretty big one. Okay, so got a lot of reading here. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so Fircus is a habitable planet located 32,100 light years away in the constellation of Aries. It orbits a binary system of K8.5V orange dwarf of 0.61 solar mass and 0.541 solar radius, or about half the Sun's overall mass and diameter. The other component is an L1V red dwarf, one of the coolest known stars at roughly 2,200 K. The stars are separated by 202 AU. The system ran out of materials to clumps 700 million years ago and thus has finished forming. It contains 7 planets. There's 1 high mass dwarf planets, 2 Rockies, 1 mini Neptune, 1 gas giant and 2 ice giants. The dwarf planet is the closest at 0.08 AU and is tidally locked. The first rocky planet is 0.3 Earth mass and 0.178 AU and has a rotation of only 1.5 days shorter than its orbit. It has an asteroid moon. Fircus is a 1.7 Earth mass and is an archipelago planet. It has multicellular exotic algae that has made the transition to land. With the conditions of a very early life development, thanks to it forming quickly and with as much heat loss as possible, 710 million years ago, a small plamemo with origins from outside the system hit Fircus, causing it to be on its unusual angle and for a crater to form. So it's like Uranus, it got smashed by something very hard and it flipped over on its side almost. As the water rained down, once the heat had subsided, the crater turned into the archipelago. Some smaller islands are present. 703 million years ago, an asteroid hit the rim of the crater, causing an interesting sight, a crater inside a crater's rim. As a result of these collisions, Fircus has a ring system of 2.1 to 3 radius. Okay. The closer of the 2 asteroid orbits every 13 hours, the further... Okay, so it's just from the moons. It cooled rapidly after these collisions, allowing the first single-celled organisms to evolve. It's the third planet in its system from the star and is 8 degrees Celsius. It has an atmosphere of 1.5 ATM, which is 69% nitrogen, 24.8% oxygen, 1.81% deuterium, 1% argon, 0.9 carbon dioxide, 0.9 pure ethylene, 0.5 neon, 0.5 krypton, 0.2 methane, 0.1 propane, and 0.01 xenon. So very, very descriptive. The mini Neptune, and it's just talking about the other objects in here, but it's near a mini Neptune, 7 Earth masses, and there's a teal colour which produces a strong orange auroras. It has 8 moons and a thin ring system. The gas giant is next with 1 Jupiter mass. It has a mix of lots of different stuff, basically. A big green spot, large enough to fit 3.5 Earths. It has 93 moons. The 2 ice giants are 14.7, 38 Earth masses respectively, orbit the red dwarf at a distance of 1 and 8 AU. Anyways, this is my first object competition. Hope you enjoy. So yeah, his name is an_AU. Okay, so for the comp, when adding rings, 2.1 inner and 3 outer object radius. Okay. So let's move over here. Rings. 2 to 4 radius. I'm going to add that to that, please. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Control Z. Let's undo that. We need to open this. So radius of object. So what's it? 2.1 to 3 did he put? What was that? So he put... 2.1 to 3 outer radius. He wants 911 particles. Well, 1,000's close enough. There you go. Cool. That's our second object here with rings. Nice. There you are. Alright, next up we have got... Let's see, where are we? Oh, further down. Okay, so we've just done this one here. Okay, so next up we've got Pumpkins 1. Let's go ahead and spawn them. Okay, very, very bright clouds here. Okay, so what do they got for us here? Right. Let's see. Pumpkins, where's that? I'm trying to find their object. Where is this? Trying to find their submission here. Wait, what? I can't find a description for this. I'm not sure if I'm completely blind. WB, Chris, Emerald, ND, South Phoenix, Future Cosmonaut. Then there's AU, Compact Star, Holden. We've got Xehanort. Ah, yes, okay. Minabat, Chensich. There is Pumpkins. Yes, we've got so many submissions here. This is my submission. Okay, yeah, he hasn't given any description. Okay, so here it is. Let's go have a look. So here we are. Oh, I like the islands on that. That's really nice, actually. Yeah, he's definitely used a special texture for this. Yes, I'm liking it. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's looking good. I do like the design there. He's definitely used some sort of custom texture there, or one of the moon textures. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. All right, next up we have got South Phoenix. Let's see what they've got for us. Oh, a much smaller world than all of the other ones. I think it's the smallest of the bunch. So here it is. This is Mari. So South Phoenix. Okay, where are we? Oh, big description here. Okay, so this is Mari. It's moon of a super Neptune Akali. This is between the size of the moon and Mercury. Despite its tiny size, it's able to hold onto its atmosphere and water due to its parent planet's magnetic field, protecting it from stellar wind. Okay, nice. It's the smallest of the 5 moons, and it orbits closest in of the 5, orbiting just beyond the parent planet's main ring system. It is a small, as a habitable object can get, and still remains habitable in geologic time spans at 0.026 Earth masses, about the 40th as massive of Earth. Due to Mari being an archipelago, it's surprisingly the most biodiverse of all of the 5 moons. Tall trees and lanky alien creatures call Mari their home. They are able to stay so lightly built as Mari's gravity is only a quarter as strong as Earth, so its gravity won't bog them down as much. It has a similar climate to the Malay Archipelago, a tropical rainforest climate. Nice. The humanoid species, so they're Navi-like humanoid, alien species from Ka'a, a moon of the planet next out. The Super Jupiter, oh my god, the Super Jupiter Araha have used Mari as a summer getaway location ever since space travel has become affordable to the average, so the Na'vi, in fact, a community of Na'vi have settled on Mari and call it their home. Okay, nice. It's got quite a lot of backstory with this one, so let's look underneath here. So there you are, looking good. Looks quite similar islands to the previous object here. Let's have a little comparison. Yeah, you can see some similarities there, like the way they're lined out. Okay, nice. Cool. So there you go. Okay. Right, next up we have got... So we've got Xehanort next. Okay, let's see what he's got for us. Here it is. Some more turquoisey atmosphere going on this one. Okay, so this is Tara. It's an archipelago class planet with a bound full of alien life in the oceans, and on the main island group something is wrong. Discovered by humans. System is the Tellus system. Galaxy is Holg's object. Life, yes. Rings, yes. Okay. Oh, he's also uploaded an MP3 file. Wow, we've got more sound effects. So, let's actually play those. So if I turn off Universe Sandbox audio, so let's go here. Switch that off. Okay, so you just have my boring voice now. So, if we go here into Discord, what I'll do is I'll turn up the PC volume. So, turn it up to the same level, or a little higher than my mic, actually. Now, if I go to Discord, we can play this. So, where are we? So, here it is. Okay. Let's, where are we? Okay, yeah, and I'm going to press play. 42 seconds long. Let's do this. Well, that doesn't sound too friendly. No, that's not the most friendly noise. So, like the description said, it said something is wrong. So, what exactly is that all about? Now, interesting. Let's just lower the background volume. That's pretty mysterious stuff. So, I've added the ring as well as you requested. So, it has an inner ring, and then it also has an outer ring. So, let me add that as well. Okay. So, an object with 2 sets of rings. Okay, this is getting quite complex. Okay, so radius and a radius. So, the second one is 1.88 to 2.67. Okay, 1.88, 2.67. There you go. Voila. Interesting stuff. Okay, so there you go. But yeah, very, very weird sound from this object. So yeah, what's that all about? Okay, anyways, moving on. So we've just done this. So next up we got Minor Bat. Let's see what they've prepared for us here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Minor Bat, where are we? So he just put add rings. He has not given any requirement for the rings. We'll just go for the normal 2 to 4 radius. Nice and easy. There you go. Cool. A lot of ring worlds. So many people want rings. Look, that's 4 different ring systems now. Okay, so there it is. Looking good. Nice. Okay, so let's see what he's given us. So, Minor Bat, add rings. Are you tired of your job as an asteroid miner or spaceship builder and want to take a break with your hard-earned money? Then look no further than the Vacation Planet. This planet has been terraformed specifically with the purpose of being the ultimate vacation destination. Stay at home of the millions of luxurious hotels all over the planet, sit on the beaches, swim in the oceans, or go for a hike in the beautiful forests. For the cyborgs, the planet's dense atmosphere and thick atmosphere offer great flight capacity with cybernetic winds. Our state-of-the-art climate control system ensures good weather all the time, and at the end of the day, enjoy the gorgeous view of the ring system in the light of 2 suns. Plan your stay today for only, I think that's 1 million space credits. So if you've got 1 million space credits, now I'm not sure how our currency on Earth translates to space credits, but I'm sure 1 million must be a fairly good price. So there you go. Okay, moving on. Next up, so we're getting to the end now. We're almost there. So we've just done vacation. We've got 4 more. So next up we've got Demunix object. So let's go ahead and spawn it in. Here it is. Okay. Right. Ooh, okay. So, oh, you can see some of it's a bit broken. We may have to do that one in a separate sim as well. Let's have a little look underneath. I mean, maybe if I settle the water, maybe that'll fix it. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that definitely looks a little damaged. Settle. Oh, no, we broken it. Oh, let's ignore that. Just put it back again. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it sort of glitches as soon as I like go off the menu, but yeah, there it is. So just look at it from a distance, it doesn't look as spoiled. So Demunix. Let's see what he has given us. Okay, so this is a very massive super Earth orbits in the habitable zone of 2 very bright and hot binary F-type stars. It's known as an archipelago planet since most of its surface is covered by ocean and many thousands of islands. Okay, The vegetation is very particular as it emits a faint red glow at times. This is because of the planet receives excessive solar radiation and the planets need to get rid of the excess of energy. So they glow red light to waste all of the extra energy. The plants are actually white since this helps reflect as much light off as possible. However, they are always growing red because they don't appear white at all. It's 5 Earth masses and the gravity 2.27 times higher than Earth, and because of this, mountains can't grow tall. Apart from that, since the atmosphere pressure is 7 times thicker than Earth's, wind erosion on this planet is very strong, which is another factor that prevents tall mountains from forming and lasting long. These two factors are the main reasons why this planet is an archipelago planet, because of the lack of elevation. Very shallow, warm turquoise oceans cover most of the surface. Very nice. So there it is there. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll quickly save. We'll go into a new sim. There you go. We'll go into a new sim and see if it looks, see if we can see it in the higher quality. Because it definitely, you can definitely see it change when I spawned it in. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's annoying that we have to do this, really. It really is. So let's go into a new sim. All the way down here. So the Munich world is that one, isn't it? Yeah. So there it is. So that's how it should look. So you can see it's nowhere near as like pixely and all that. So there's a good look of how it should look. So there you go. Nice. Cool, cool. So yeah, there's the Munich world. But anyways, back to the sim. Let's go back in here. So you can just tell it's light and day between this one here and then the one here. You can see, look how much more broken this one is. That's a shame. It's annoying that you can't have it work in simulations properly. Anyways, next up we have got J248. Let's see what they have prepared for us. Okay, here it is. So it's a very, very heavy ocean world. Okay, J248. Aquarios, a lovely Earth-sized planet with a storied history. It used to be a large continental world until an ice age came and froze all over the planet. After defrost, intelligent life arose and their actions flooded most of their world. Alrighty. So, if we look underneath, any islands visible? Or is it an all-ocean world? All ocean. Looks like it may be. It is. No land to speak of. I mean, we could just... Oh, yeah, 15. That's definitely the way it's intended if you put it at 15. Okay. So, there you go. J248s. Next up, we have got WB. Second to last of the objects today. This is Archie. Okay, so where's WB? Archie is a habitable exoplanet located somewhere we will never reach. It orbits a white dwarf star, part of a white-yellow binary dwarf system. The surface of Archie is composed of huge archipelagos and small islands scattered across the surface, each with a unique flora and a fauna. Speaking of life, Archie's life forms are relatively friendly, still having a fair shape of hostile life. In this case, mosquito-like creatures that can be found in most places of the planet, although they have a shorter lifespan compared to Earth's mosquitoes. Also, you may have noticed pink lights. There you go. Okay, so you may have noticed pink lights from the surface. These are from the dominant species on the planet, which are very similar to us technology speaking. They are generally less aggressive than humanity and a very welcoming species. They could be a great help for us, or just a small obstacle in the colonisation of a new world, just like the old days. Anyway, I won't spend too much time talking about what nobody really cares about. Thank you for visiting Archie. No, that's interesting. We like a bit of backstory. It adds a little more to the planet. So there you go. Looking good. Alrighty, and then lastly, the final object of the competition is from Saulo here. He was actually the first person who submitted for this comp as well, but he's all the way at the very end. So, yeah. Finally submitting again, anyway, here's my submission. It's basically a planet with loads of water and few islands and continents scattered with a lovely blue atmosphere. Plant life has developed on it and probably expanded to more complex animals sooner or later. And there we go. So that is all of his description. So, look at the lineup here. Look at that. Whoa. Now that is an insane lineup. Okay, everyone. So, just before we finish up this video, I just noticed we only have 19 out of 20 objects here, because I knew there was 20, but if you've been paying close attention, I've only placed 19. So the missing object is actually from Chensich. So without further ado, let's go ahead and place his object in. So where are we? So it should be down back. Where are we? So competition objects. This object here, Chensich. Here we go. So let's go ahead and place it in. Yep, that was the one we were missing. Okay, so let's just go ahead out of that as well. So where are we? Oh, let's just move over here. Okay, so Chensich's object. So he put Try not to run a simulation. Hide cloud to see the crater. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so crater. Any crater anywhere? Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, there it is. So looking good. So there's the crater hidden underneath those clouds are there. So there we are. That's Chensitch's object done. So let me just move it over here. Get a screenshot of it for our voting as well, actually, because that's the way we do it now. So there we are. Cool. And actually going back to objects that had hidden clouds. If I go back to, it was Saulo's object, which was this one here. This one actually also had a secret crater here, which he mentioned in his description, but I didn't actually show it in the recording, or the initial recording, so it was all hidden like that, so we didn't really see it. But if you look carefully, there's the crater with the crater in it he was talking about. So yeah, there we go. That's that all shown off as well. But yeah, there we go, guys. That was the missing object from Chensitch, so yeah, apologies for that. But yeah, anyways, take it away, me from the past. So there you go. Let's just refresh that, get that all saved up. There you are. What do you think of that? So let's get that all saved. That is an interesting lineup. That, honestly, picking a winner out of those. Obviously, the more submissions they are, the lower chance of obviously getting or lower chance of someone winning. Really, it's a 1 in 20 chance this time round. So this is probably going to be the most insane voting we've ever seen. I mean, this is a huge. Look at that. I mean, look how many. Oh, let's just remove the rings for now. There you go. But what do you think of that? Look at the lineup here. So obviously, blue came out as the most popular colour. No surprises there. But there you go. What do you think of that? I mean, they're a very, very nice set of worlds. Definitely would be good to make a system with some of these in the future. Or use them as templates in a birth to death system or something. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, there we are. So that is our full lineup. So what do you think of all that? So what we're going to do is, like we did last time, we're going to do the straw poll again, so you can see each object individually of the person who made it. So that obviously saves me having to go through them all once more as well, because obviously some of them don't have their names on the object file, so it would be annoying having to go back through all of them. Look, this one here doesn't have the names. Again, this one. So yeah, we'll do the new voting system again. We're going to move over to that permanently. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that new format, and it's quite good actually, because you get a little picture to vote on as well. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, there'll be a link to the poll in the description as well, so everyone on YouTube can finally vote as well. It's not just a Discord exclusive anymore. So if you're on YouTube, go to the comments or the description. I'll put it in both, and you can take part in the voting for these object competitions from now on. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do that if you want to take part. Good luck to everyone who voted or submitted as well, and yeah, massive thank you for you all submitting, because it's been a team effort. This video is actually delayed, so we actually had 2 more, I think it was 2 or 3 more submissions after I put the delayed announcement out. So because of that, you guys pushed even more and went for 20 objects in this sim. So absolutely insane stuff. But again, a massive thank you to everyone who's participated. Good luck to everyone as well, and yeah, it's been great showing off your objects. I really hope you enjoyed me featuring all of these. So there we are, guys. But with that all said and done, again, a good luck to everyone. Massive thank you to everyone watching. Let's see if we can go for 40 likes on today's object competition video. Make sure to hit that like I said, and subscribe button. Help us on the journey to 27,000 subscribers. But with that all said and done, guys, make sure you have a great day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.